From the entertainment capital of the world, MLB Network welcomes you to Dodger Stadium. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Smoked on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number one. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
In there, no balls and a strike. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He comes in with 16 base hits in 54 at-bats. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with two strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, two strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. A ball and two strikes now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Tyler Anderson is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, lefty Tyler Anderson, he has really turned some head the last couple of years. Good fastball, 93 to 95, and he's a strike thrower. He's not afraid to throw the ball inside the strike zone. A quality pitcher. The only thing he's been lacking is experience.
In now, Jock Peterson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
0-1 the count. Verdugo stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Verdugo is retired, 2 down now.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And the changeup is way low that time. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. Here's Nolan Arenado, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Verdugo has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He has an even 10 hits in 44 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. The 1-0 home is taken down and in for a ball. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are 2 guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
The catcher, number 14.
Now batting, Tony Walters. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Kershaw comes set. First pitch on its way. Up around the face. Walters is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. 2 left for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. At the plate, number 13. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Fouled off. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Not far from us here at Dodger Stadium, the beautiful beaches of Southern California. Thanks again for joining us on MLB Network. Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one into right, into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And now they've got him in a rundown. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's David Freese to stand in. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
At third, Arenado. Here's another 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And there are 2 away now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
The batter, number 20.
Stepping in now, Nolan Arenado. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Nolan Arenado goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it, And he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. A base hit in his first trip. And here's a fastball called for strike one. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Missed with a slider. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Popped him up. Grandal moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Rockies are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Colorado. Here's Jock Peterson now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I got to count 0-2.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. And this one gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Justin Turner goes down for route number 2 in the bottom half. Ready with the 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
1-1.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dodgers leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Ryan McMahon. He'll start off the fifth in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-Roll. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
And the pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. So here now is the pitcher, Tyler Anderson. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Slider's in for a strike.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Behind 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They lead it 1-0. Digging in, number 13. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the fifth inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Count still at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Swing, and he pops him up. Gonzalez coming on. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Here's David Freese to stand in, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Dahl, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. In there, and it's 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for LA. They're down 1-0. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Charlie Blackmon, a hit in 2 tries so far. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's dead center for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Now batting,
Trevor Story will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Verdugo ranging back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly, and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back, he was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Here's Nolan Arenado. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. A play at the plate, and now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he is out on the tag. Striding in for the Rockies, David Dahl. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Kershaw comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. This is line to left. Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rockies forced to settle for 1. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rockies 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Austin Barnes is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Austin Barnes.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away.
The left fielder, number 31.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And he fouls this one off. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and two.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Kenta Maeda is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
First baseman, Ryan.
First delivery to him on the way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw. And he'll get there as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Standing in now, Tyler Anderson. And that's off his leg on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Blackman behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Verdugo. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well, all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in LA. Get up and stretch. It's the Rockies 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Sun Hwan-oh takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Number 13.
First pitch of the at-bat. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail it here 3-0. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's just 1 for 6. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and the Rockies are opening things up now. It's a 5-0 ball game.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
The left fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Needed a good performance from their ace today, but unfortunately for them, they didn't get it.
Yeah, D-Row, this is one of those where it was almost over before it started. You know, this is what happens when you're a controlled type pitcher. If you're not around the corners and around the knees, you start getting balls up in the strike zone, and he paid the price today.
Yeah, huge confidence boost for this offense, though. To face this guy, they knew they had to stay back. They couldn't be over-aggressive against him. He likes to move the ball in and out and do different things. Tip of the cap to this offense.
Counts 1-0. And he takes ball one. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around him.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Stepping into the box, Tony Walters. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 6 and the Dodgers nothing. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Leading off for the Dodgers,
Carlos Estevez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. On deck, there you see David Freese. He'll be next. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out.
Freese behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out.
Dodgers down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Number 1 will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Charlie Blackmon.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Peterson, that's the runaways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Verdugo is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Trevor Story, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But the Rockies add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's the Rockies 7 and the Dodgers nothing. Chase Utley will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Number 63 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Leading up the bottom of the 9th inning for the Dodgers, second baseman, Chase Utley.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 31.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Jock Peterson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Waiting on it is Dahl, and he hauls it down in the corner.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Alex Verdugo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And Verdugo goes in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Well, as we take another look, you can see that's definitely a throwing error here. The ball bounces right off the infield grass. A nice effort to try and make the save, but it was a tough hop, and he can't bail his teammate out.
In now, Justin Turner, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 7-0 shutout final today. Colorado took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Tyler Anderson takes home the win. Clayton Kershaw pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies. 7 runs on 13 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.